not this, no, next, not this, next again. And this is what I'm talking about, the Galaxy Note 10. Now, I know you are wondering, is this still a good device to purchase this year? Well, before you make your purchase, these are some things you need to know after I've been using it for some time now, and this might trigger your interest whether to get this device or you want to change your mind. Comparing the Galaxy Note 10 to other new series of Note or Ultra devices launched, this device still stands out in a unique way. The slim bezels and hole punch camera cutout makes the Galaxy Note 10 look more modern. The curved display on here makes the device feel extra premium, cool, unique, although this is something we still don't see on newer devices. They all come with flat display nowadays. Let me know down in the comment section, flat or curved screen, which one do you prefer? The back looks perfectly fine, but I had a problem with it, and I'll share with you very soon. Just so you know, you are still getting a USB Type-C port, speaker, microphone, and the S Pen on the bottom of the device. Now, I'm pretty sure if I hand this device over to you to use for a while, your biggest problem here is going to be the key mapping. On the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, it has its volume key and power keys placed on the left. On the right side, there's nothing, and on the top side, you get a SIM card slot and another microphone. Now, this is the problem I encountered with the back glass on the Galaxy Note 10. So from the look of things, I think this happened because the device was always in a case, and heat being another factor caused the adhesive to loosen up. But this is just a minor issue, I guess, and it's something that can be fixed very easily if you hand the device over to a phone expert. In general, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 has an amazing design, and it's also certified with IP68 water and dust resistance. The Samsung Galaxy Note 10 offers a 6.7-inch Full HD resolution with pixel density of 401, HDR10 Plus support, and it's a dynamic AMOLED display. I know you're about to type in the comments, there's something missing, right? But before you do that, the display on here is very vibrant with deep blacks and it's crystal clear. Consuming video content on here looks amazing and enjoyable, as you can see on the screen. There are a few things you are not getting on the display here, and it's something you need to know. So one is, it has no refresh rate. I mean, refresh rate has been something present on newer devices, and it makes the device feel much smoother when interacting with it. So on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, you are basically getting a 60 Hz refresh rate, and this was a standard thing at its time of release. But to be honest with you, this doesn't affect user experience. Animations are smooth, and in general everything is smooth on this display. The only problem some people might complain about is the display not being very visible under bright light source. At least it's not that invisible. So far I haven't had any issues with the display or even replaced it. However, it has a Corning Gorilla Glass 6 protection, and if you want to be on a more safer side, getting the screen protector is very necessary, like what I have on this one, even though it needs to be replaced. The S Pen is also another great feature added on here, which allows you to do creative things on the go just using the S Pen. You can draw, taking quick notes and other things. Very impressive. The speakers on here are decent as well, similar to the sound you get on newer flagship devices with stereo setup. And the earpiece speaker also sounds crystal clear when making phone calls. Now, let's talk about something else. These are some images taken with the cameras on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Tell me what you think about these photos. The 12 megapixel on here produces good images with enough details even when you zoom in. Daylight photos have excellent dynamic range, details, and punchy colors that do not go overboard. I even love the fact that you get a dedicated mode called Pro Mode, which allows you to manipulate the settings here as that of a digital camera to your taste, or to make the photo look exactly how you want it to look like. For low light photos, the details you are getting are not as great as Samsung focuses much on noise reduction. However, that is where the night mode becomes a savior here, because you switching to this mode gives you sharper photos with lower noise, and any light around is exposed better, and it works for the ultra wide lens too. With video recording, you can record videos in 4K resolution at 60 or 30 frames per second. And this is very impressive for a device launched 4 years ago. You can do 1080p if you want to, or 720p if you actually want to save more storage on your device. But the best way to get the best quality out of this device is to shoot 4K at 30 frames per second or 60 frames if you want a more smoother footage. There are other modes you can try out on the device: live focus, pro video mode. And what are your thoughts on the cameras? Please let me know down in the comment section. Performance isn't a problem with the Galaxy Note 10, but how smooth is it? Well, navigating the user interface, even though this displays a 60Hz panel, still feels smooth. Light tasks such as texting, browsing in social media apps, taking pictures, and other light tasks will work with ease without any stress on this device. That's not to say heavy tasks becomes a problem on here. I did like to say for a better gaming experience, it's better you choose between maybe high or medium graphics settings for a better gaming experience throughout. Now, this is something you actually don't find on even newer devices or mid-range devices in the same price bracket as the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, and that is DeX mode. Even though this device has only 8 gigs of RAM, multitasking in DeX mode works perfectly fine, and overall performance on the Galaxy Note 10 is still amazing for a device launched 4 years ago, like I said earlier. And on the software side, the Galaxy Note 10 runs on Android 9 out of the box, and this happens if you are getting it new. You can actually update it to Android 12 One UI 4, which is the last official update for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Software is smooth, apps run smoothly without any issues. Even though Android 12 One UI 4 is the last update you get on the Galaxy Note 10, there's still a way out. So you can actually install custom ROMs. So if you are someone who loves doing this, then you can actually have a custom ROM installed on the Galaxy Note 10, which is going to allow you have or explore more features. But in case software update isn't a big deal for you, then the Galaxy Note 10 is just perfect for you and your daily needs. For protection or security, the Galaxy Note 10 has an optical under-display fingerprint sensor, although you can also have face unlock enabled on this device if that's something you would like to use. It's 2024 and almost a huge number of devices or smartphones have 5000 mAh battery, but how long does this 3500 mAh battery last? So on a typical normal day with light task operation, you can get the Galaxy Note 10 working throughout the day, and you might only need to charge it when heading to bed. Let's say you got this device used from someone, then you might have a different experience using this device, and that's something you need to take note of. It's either you replace the battery with a newer one for better screen on time. Connectivity is very important, and if you care about getting a device with 5G, there's another model of the Galaxy Note 10 that has 5G, so I think when purchasing this device, you would have to be very specific when making your purchase. Now, this is what you need to know. I know the Galaxy Note 10 lacks a few things, but if you don't really care about software updates, it's not having a 5000 mAh battery, 120Hz refresh rate, or AI features, then you can go in for the Galaxy Note 10, as it is still a solid device you can have or use this year. Anyways, what are your thoughts? And thank you for watching. Stay safe.